transgender athletes. Hey, Billy Beerbelly. I fucking hate how fucking true that is. I'm a lady listener on your podcast. Oh, thank God a woman wrote in. Jesus, I wish you guys would do that more often. Try to balance this out. He goes, I'm a lady listener of your podcast and think your opinions are often really honest and truthful. Why do I sense a fucking uppercut coming? So I was hoping you could give your opinion on something. All right. She said, I just started getting really interested in trans rights. Transgender athletes' rights, okay, and have become a major advocate for the lovely people that end up having to fight such a difficult uphill battle. I am definitely convinced that trans people, why does she have like a fucking asterisk next to it? Trans people really should be allowed to be the gender they identify as without discrimination. But the issue is still hard for me to grasp, is that of trans athletes competing in professional sports. It seems like it could unfortunately be an unfair advantage for the trans woman, meaning they were born with male genitalia but identify as a woman because of their extra testosterone and bigger build. I am really conflicted on the issue and wonder what you think. There was... A while ago, there was a dude who wanted to be a woman, became a woman, and he was a professional tennis player, and he just started crushing it on the female. Like, whatever he was ranked as a guy, he was ranked way higher. And, I don't think that that's fair. But there's not enough of them to start their own league. So I don't know what you do. Maybe they should start their own... why don't they start their own, like, NFL or something? Transgender NFL. Is that bad? I don't understand. Like the women started the WNBA. Why don't they start a trans? Maybe that's the solution. You got the I have a dick and always had one and want to continue having one, and then you have the I have a vag. I'm happy with it. You have both those leagues, and then you could have another league. You know, I'm a seeker. That'd be a good name for a team, right? The fucking Omaha Seekers. Why not? And I think the biggest problem with the league was figuring out when to air it so you could get some TV time. No, then you just have the fucking transgendered Oprah, start her own fucking network. I mean, it's just fucking sitting there. I think the big problem that a lot of people make is they try to go, when you're doing something that different, is you're so hooked on the mainstream. Like, I want to be accepted the way somebody who isn't transgender is accepted. Like, walking around, that should be the deal. But, like, there's actually something to be said for being, to not being mainstream. I mean, there's a bunch of bands that aren't mainstream that have this underground following that make a really good living. I mean, I'm making a great living as a comedian. I don't have a fucking TV show. Never had one. So I guess why you could start your own shit. And then if you start your own shit, you own it, like Dana White. I don't know. That's how I always look at shit. I never look at it like, hey, let's join the thing that already exists. It already exists, so shit is set in stone. The fuckovers are already in there. And the people getting paid, I mean, you got to spill some blood now to try to fucking change it. Or you could just start your own shit. Right? Like the AFL. Who knows? One day you get so successful, they try to buy you out. I don't know. Anyways, where am I going here? MMA fighter Fallon Fox is an example of a trans woman who is trying to compete professionally. If you want a reference. Oh, yeah. See, now that's the kind of thing. I mean, that is like an unfair advantage. I mean, you're removing, all right, the dude's dick, but not his shoulders. And that is kind of fucked up then, because then it's like a dickless dude is beating the shit out of a woman. And that's good, but it's not like a domestic violence, it's a fight. I don't know, and I would say every woman in the MMA I can say this with confidence, could kick my ass with ease. So maybe it isn't. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Whatever. It's, you know what it is? It's brand new. So we got to fucking throw them in the mix and see how it all settles. There you go. I kind of copped out on that one. I don't have any fucking solutions. Sometimes I think you guys ask me this shit just to fucking watch me talk myself into a goddamn corner. So there you go.